Well, I'm extra mad today. I would love, I can't tell you how much I would love to be doing this video right now and laughing at the damn Taters getting beat by Boston College. And I don't want to hear anything about Trevor Lawrence being out. Nobody wants to hear that. You should be, you should be able to beat Boston College with me at quarterback. You're losing to Boston College 21-10. It's a goddamn disgrace and an embarrassment, period. There are no excuses. There are no reasons. There are no justifications. Clemson losing to Boston College 21-10 in the second quarter is just sad. Georgia's sad too, though, and that's what makes me mad. I can't really get on here and laugh at Clemson. Georgia's out here driving a struggle bus on 3 flat tires against goddamn Kentucky. They start Stetson Bennett because Kirby Smart is smarter than everyone else, and everyone's been telling Kirby Smart you need to play a real quarterback that's not 5'4", because he gets too many balls batted down. Plus, on top of that, he's just not any good. I mean, there was a reason the guy had a grand total of 0 scholarship offers, but no, Kirby is the QB guru. He's the QB genius, the QB whisperer. He knows better than literally everyone else on planet Earth. Jake Fromm was better than Jacob Eason and Justin Fields, and Stetson Bennett is better than J.T. Daniels, DeJuan Mathis, and Carson Beck. Everything you've ever known, everything you've ever been taught, everything you've even seen with your own eyes about the quarterback position is a complete and total lie. There's one person on the face of this earth who knows what to do about a quarterback situation, and it's Kirby fucking Smart! This goddamn genius! Kirby Smart, that's my coach! He's a goddamn genius. A fucking genius, this Kirby Smart. This guy, Kirby Smart, spent 40 years of his life tricking people into thinking he was a defensive coach. No! He's a quarterback coach! He knows what's right, and everyone else is wrong! Which makes it hard to understand why Stetson Bennett is currently getting outplayed by Joey Gatewood, a guy who was so terrible he couldn't even cut it at Auburn. That's how bad he was. Now he gets his first ever start against Georgia, and he's outplaying Stetson Bennett. He's got a higher completion percentage. He looks better. He actually looks like what you think a quarterback is supposed to look like. By that, I mean he's taller than 6'1". My God, man, I swear to God. 7-3. 7-3. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. If you're not watching the Georgia game, would you believe me? Would you believe me if I told you that Georgia drove down to the Kentucky 10-yard line? Stetson Bennett dropped back to throw the ball. It was batted at the line of scrimmage by a defensive lineman and intercepted by that same defensive lineman. Would you believe me if I told you that? Of course you would believe me. Because odds are that's going to happen almost every single time that stupid fuck drops back to throw. Because he's 5'4". And on top of that, he throws the ball sidearm. I mean, Jesus, fuck, man. There's quarterbacks that are 6'6", and they pay trainers $1 million a year to teach them how to throw the ball like this instead of like this. And this dumb fuck ain't no taller than a stack of shit, and he throws the ball basically underhanded. Georgia's averaging 100 yards per carry in the ground on this game. There was 0 completed passes in the first quarter of this game. Trust me, I know a lot of you are not watching the Georgia-Kentucky game because you're doing things that are more exciting, like watching paint dry or measuring your grass once an hour. But 0 completed passes in this game total in the first quarter by either team. Georgia only had 1 pass attempt in the first quarter. And of course it was incomplete. And then we get the ball, we drive all the way down the field, running the ball. Georgia's got 1 decent play. You remember Georgia versus Alabama a couple of weeks ago? Remember the play where we hit James Cook down the sideline? Same play this year, but on the other side of the field. It didn't go for a touchdown. It was like a 40-yard game. But we got no. Don't worry, we didn't get any points out of the drive. Don't worry about that. We didn't get no points out of it. We scored a touchdown on our first drive of the game. 0 pass attempts. Drove all the way down the field at 8.5 yards a carry. Scored a touchdown. Since then, it's been the clown show known as Stetson Bennett. But Kirby Smart's smarter than you. Don't forget that. Stetson Bennett's better than every 4- and 5-star quarterback on our roster. There's no need to put JT Daniels in. Carson Beck should transfer. Dwan Mathis should transfer. Hell, JT Daniels. If I was either of those three people, I would transfer now at half. I wouldn't even wait. You know Kirby's in the locker room saying this is everyone's fault except Stetson Bennett. I guarantee you. I didn't see did they even interview Kirby going off the field at halftime? If they did, I didn't see it. I guarantee you he was asked about Stetson Bennett, and I guarantee you he sucked his dick on national TV because that's what he does. That's what he does. He did the same thing with Jack Fromm for 3 years. Now he's doing it with Stetson fucking Bennett. He can't get this guy's cock out of his mouth. Whatever the issues are, they're not Stetson Bennett's fault. I can guarantee you, according to the Messiah known as Kirby Smart. But anyway, Kirby's just a fucking hard-headed. You're an elite recruiter, Kirby. You're an elite recruiter and an ultimate defensive mind. When it comes to offense in the quarterback position, you're fucking mentally handicapped, you stupid fuck.